good lord, this Starfield saga is quite the minefield. Watching people failing to navigate it and getting their legs blown off is hilarious, metaphorically speaking, of course. Now, Ackman was the one name that really took a lot of heat. I don't watch his content, but I did see V make a video about it claiming he took a fat hell. So I took a scroll through his Twitter account and to quote Farouk, damn, it was pretty freaking bad. Pretty sure you're all up to speed on this whole scenario by now with Az's famous rant, the pronoun issue, and now we're moving on to Nexus Mods. Cause you know how games work, if someone has an issue with the game, they mod it, and then they share it. It's very communal-like actually. Except for Nexus Mod, whose rear ends up being fisted by some high-as-something shadowy figure, considering they have decided to ban any mods that remove the pronouns. Imagine taking an issue with a mod that removes something on a single-player game and making this much of an issue about it, which of course brings more eyeballs to it. Because that makes a lot of sense. We stand against hatred and bigotry, we're pro-inclusivity, all of that cliched sloganeering shite. Except that we're going to ban anything that happens to be more inclusive of the wider audience that don't want to be propagandized 24/7 because they're excluding people. Even though we're excluding even more people by banning this, which doesn't exactly make a lot of sense. But of course, this is about political zealotry. 'Tis a cult, it's not supposed to make any sense. Which is where this gets hilarious. Now Ackman, who apparently either doesn't read anything before he types, or he can't read the tea leaves, or he's too scared the mob will kneecap him. Take your pick. After PC Focus points out, Nexus Mods will actually delete any mods that remove the pronouns in Starfield, he claimed this is not true, claiming how manufactured most of the outrage is, as well as when someone called him pathetic, again he can't read the tea leaves, no, this is all a lie. Several days later, well, look who got fact-checked by the community notes, isn't that just delicious? What makes it even funnier is this dude said several days prior, community notes exposes so many liars, grifters, and so much misinformation on this platform, it's unreal. Oh, the irony is pretty funny that, considering in the last couple of days or so, he's exposed himself to being all three. Can feed on this till Christmas. Let me just sidetrack here for a moment, I just want to share this. This has been my favorite post during all of this. Interesting that YouTubers who constantly said, I'm left-wing in the critique videos of other left-leaning people ended up to be left-leaning. What a wild event, again showing the lack of political acumen. And as Sargon points out, then why oppose the SJWs at all? You are claiming them as your tribe, and now you're openly defending them. Did you not know where leftism was going, and it took you a while to get comfortable with it? Which is 100% true. This is what drives me insane, and why even I get annoyed at people calling Sargon a grifter. Here is how anyone who's not an idiot looks at this whole thing. I stand by values X against ideology A, and I will align then with vehicle Y. Vehicle Y no longer defends values X against ideology A. Vehicle Z now defends values X, so I will align with Vehicle Z. This is so simple to understand. Like I previously said, I can't make this any simpler. If you can't grasp this, you're an idiot. And George replies, I wasn't secretly retarded, I was always retarded. Oh, okay. Outstanding. See, here is a kicker about this whole saga that goes over most people's heads. Well, except for Razorfist, because he called us out years ago. But it's not a political faction war, really, which is why the liberal idiots can't really understand it. This is why they're acting so badly to it. It's why Harry was correct when he said this is a split that shows who has political acumen and who doesn't. Like, really, it's about politics versus no politics, or even anti-politics, rather. See, in reality, you will always have a balance between chaos versus order, right? Too much order makes one stale and very boring. Too much chaos is overwhelming. And the political overreach is trying to force its way into a realm of essentially ordered chaos. Ordered in the sense that it has boundaries, a space where the chaos is maintained, which is why there's a space for it. Like, really, when these whining plebs come and say, oh, this space is sexist and racist, not inclusive. Yes, now fuck off. We respected you assholes when we thought it was about getting the state out of your bedroom. Now, however, it's morphed into you weaponizing everything and forcing us to accept your terms. Quite literally. And no, we won't, so again, fuck off. This is like any civilization. You do not bring in a foreign horde that seeks to conquer you through demonizing you. My God, doesn't that sound familiar? So no, it's not political, but it has political analogies. Apparently this requires some 120 plus IQ to comprehend. Now, to Ackman's credit though, he did apologize for being wrong, and here is the kicker. When it comes to apologies, see, they differ when you're talking to someone who's sane, sentient, and rational, a la right-wingers, versus psychotic cultists, a la left-wingers. When you apologize to the right, it is because you are objectively incorrect and they will call you out for it. However, when the left wants you to apologize, it is not because you were objectively wrong. No. It is because you violated their sacred tenets. An apology to the left is a symbolic gesture, a token of your submission to the will of the mob. It is a symbol of your pathetic weakness. The left will consider you another defeated pawn, and the right will consider you a coward for lacking conviction. And so, Actman, now that you have admitted that you were wrong about Nexus Mods, and they are in fact kowtowing to the leftist mob, are you going to grow a pair of balls and call them out for it, or are you going to hold your tongue like a little bitch? I suspect probably the latter. Cheers for watching, and once again, I apologize for nothing.